Good morning. Welcome to my Jeannie Bottle. Welcome to another Let's Make a Scrapbook Page layout video. I selected items and pictures already, good girl, to create a layout. I think it's going to be cute. And I'm going to use a design that I got from Shimelle on her classes. I'm taking a bunch of classes. They're awesome. Go over there, buy some classes, and have fun. This one was A Most Magical Scrapbook, and I especially love this 2-page spread she did. And so I want to kind of try to replicate that design. I don't know how strictly or loosely I'll adhere to the design. We shall see. Anyway, so I have this punch that I've never used, that I got recently because I couldn't find a basic punch. Scalloped, I just could find the one with holes, but it is what it is. And then this ribbon came off a pretzel pack, probably for Christmas. It's gorgeous. It's the right color. It's huge. We'll see what happens. Okay, then I have these that I love. Bow Bunny. Probably got them at Tuesday morning. I don't know, but wish Tuesday morning were still around. Love these. Want to use these on layout. Got these adhesive strips, Paper Studio. Pretty sure I got these at Michael's craft store. Probably this too. Don't remember. I'm sure it was. These are fun to work with. They're like sticky. Well, you don't have to. That's redundant. They're like octopus tentacles. Just when you try to peel it off, it wraps you up. But it's really pretty, and won't it look pretty on here? So I'm thinking. These are obviously my papers I selected. We'll get to that. We have ancient flowers. Don't ask me from whence they came because I could not tell you. More adhesive strips and pearls. And this felt heart that probably came from a KI Memories set. Don't know. There's no sticky on it. I probably somehow managed to get it off. These are the papers that I want to be the main pattern, and these are papers I thought would coordinate pretty well in some fashion if I were to do some layering. And I got these from a paper pad. Not this. This is single sheets I got somewhere. And here's some cardstock I got to maybe coordinate with the whole deal. I got this from crepe paper pad that I love. I got like 3 of these back along to make my triplet granddaughters' first year of life scrapbooks, of which I'll say again, there were 11. Anyway, so I have leftover paper from that project, those projects, and chose some from that paper pad that I think will go well. This is not amongst that paper pad. That is, again, single sheets. Probably got that at Hobby Lobby. I don't know. Okay. Let's sweep this out of here. And then I gotta watch out for my Fisker's injuries on my fingers. For my Fisker injuries. Trimmer injuries. Blade changes are always problematic for me. They look innocuous, you know, on the Fisker's trimmer. Let me show you. Watch out. This is deadly. That sucker is deadly. It's like a little triangular blade up under there. And I whip around so quickly, and I just think this is just, it's benign. It is not benign. It'll get you. So watch out. I've got paper cut here and one here somewhere. Now I want to know because I want to be cautious. Right here, 2 slits from the, yeah, that was fun. And before I sit down and delve in, I'm going to remember back along if you were here, if you've been along for all my videos. Hello and thank you for hanging out. But totally licked my finger to move that into position because they're so thin and they want to stick to this. I wanted to show you a picture of my baby boys when they were baby boys, and so I found it. There it is. I love this picture. Put your glasses on, Jules. I love this picture of my baby boys. So it's Matthew, the youngest, Scotty, the middle, Michael, the oldest. And this is, I took a picture of one of their, probably Scotty's books that I made him long ago. And I had put those stickers from ages ago and this trim on there. But yeah, I'm sure that's a picture of probably Scott's layout. Oh, let me show you. Scott Little, Scott Big. I've shown this picture recently. I gotta scrap it. He's a biomedical engineer. Very proud of my boy. Not a boy anymore. But yeah, I was looking for this and couldn't find it. And I want to scrap it for my books because I've been scrapping books for everyone else and I don't have any books. let's make that not happen anymore. Okay? All right, let's sit down, figure this out. Oh, I didn't show you the pictures. Of course I didn't. Here are the pictures. Stand up again. Oh, Lord. All right. This is what I'm scrapping. This is my husband. Ain't he cute? And he's putting, ain't she cute, a tiara on Charlotte's head, one of the triplets. This was from a couple years ago. We had descended upon the triplets with rainbow ballerina skirts and tiaras. And they were already in their jammies, but they put on their skirts and we put on their tiaras and they loved it. And the second Mike, my husband, got her situated, Miss Charlotte, in her tiara, this is what she did. Look at her tiara on her head. She went running around. And then we put on music. I put on Music Box Dancers. So she went running around. And she was dancing with her sisters. And it was precious. She was all equipped to be a girl. Tiara, tutu. What more does a girl need? So I especially love this one. Look at her little hand out like that. Little hand as she was running. So cute. Oh my gosh. So that's what we're scrapping. And I did put them in an order that I think I like. And so we're going to try to do a scrap lift. We're going to try. Okay. And I do want to do layers. I'm not sure how many layers Shimelle had on her page that I want to look at. I should just pull it up. Her page that I want to recreate. Layout. She actually did a layout on that. I think it was just a 1-layer deal. I could pull it up. Duh. Let's see. What is that on my computer? I don't know. Okay. I thought I had it saved. Let's go to history. So anyway, I have these set how I want them, in the order I want them. Don't you know? Good girl. Good girl for getting your ducks in a row. It's a rare occasion that I have my ducks in a row, let me tell you. Okay, let me see. I thought I had it right here. I mean, I have it in my head. The essence of the thing. It's a strip across 2 pages of a series of kind of the same pictures. You got to go take her class, A Most Magical Scrapbook. Anyway, I love it so much. Is this it? No, that's scrapbook.com. Oh my goodness. I've gone down too far. Okay. Okay, let's see. Wow. It's way back up here. You guys just skip ahead. I am going to learn to edit, believe it or not. I am. But, I haven't learned yet. That's the wrong one. You know what? It doesn't matter. I'll try to somehow link the video or give more details later or something. I can't link the video because you have to pay for the class, but just go buy your class, and when you see the layout I'm trying to replicate, you'll know. But it's really cute. It's of Mickey and her son having a moment, and I loved it. Okay, so I kind of want that in the center, but this is so different. These two are so different from the others that I kind of want those central, but then I could do it in sequence. I don't know, because so this was first, this was second, and this was at the end when they were all generating pirouettes in the living room to Music Box Dancer. It's just, what do I want to do? Sequence or... kind of like that. I'm going to overlap this pic. Well, I can overlap it because not much is going on there. So I'm not sure if I want to run the pages side to side, meaning end to end laterally, or if I want to group them a little bit and have a border on all sides. I'm not sure. I may do, well, I may do that. So cute. These are kind of 2 of a kind. Maybe I want both of those in the center. I'm going to go aesthetics. Usually I do that rather than, usually I do aesthetics rather than a timeline. a sequential timeline or things like that, usually I'll opt for just how it looks on the page for the orientation of my pictures. So this kind of is the same feeling. Maybe I want that in the center. And then, yeah, him putting her crown on the left. I think that's how I want to do it. Now, I think if I'm going to have any gap anywhere, I want it to be on the edge of each side of the groups of pictures. Because let's just run it all the way across and see how that looks. I do like that with each white border showing. I don't think this one's going to work that way. Maybe it will. Why wouldn't it? They're all the same size paper, right? Sometimes I'll adjust paper size by cropping or whatever. That does work. Why don't I just stick with that and make it go side to side and keep it simple? I believe we'll do that. Wow, cool. This light looks awfully bright. Sit ye down. Oh, Lord, let's go. All right, this says, what I love most about my coffee is who I share it with. Ain't that sweet? I need a swig, a mighty swig. Before I get going, and one from the water tank. Sophie Claire is in the corner. Oh, yeah. One thing I loved about Shimelle's spread is she had a scallop at the bottom. And I don't know if that was, I think that was already in the paper, but it was very dramatic. So I'm going to try to use this, I think, for that scallop. Methinks. Okay, don't lose sight of your embellishments, because that's kind of the most fun part. Okay. Alrighty. Now, I don't know if she bordered her whole pages with a black border, but I like that look, so I'm going to do that. I like outlining anything. I think it looks great. So in order to do that, this is what we have to do. Watch your paper cuts, girl. Watch those paper cuts. Okay. I want to trim off a 1/2 inch of each side. I like a 1/4 inch border of dark, usually, well, on a lot of my layouts. It just, I don't know, looks good. So let's take off a 1/4 inch. I don't mean that, 1/2 inch, so that we have a 1/4 inch on each side. I hate to cut down this paper, but I'm cutting it. Nonetheless, it's time to use it, I'd say. After 300 years, it's time to use it. I have ancient supplies. I just can't bear to get rid of them because I love them. That's why I bought them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Are these ballerinas oriented all over, upside down, all around? Okay, mostly. So you can have some. I want it this way. I want it that way. Make sure none of these corners are dented. I don't like dented corners. I do not. Okay. I have Sophie and the Jeannie Bottle over there. And the poor thing is not feeling well because I think her sister got her in the eye. And she said good morning to me. She greeted me with one eye a little bit swollen. So I put antibiotic drops in her eye. And I want them oriented differently. So one this way, one okay. Anyway, I put drops in her eye, and now she's opening it already almost fully, but I think her sister got her. Let me stand up, make sure I'm in frame. Yay, wonderful. Good job being in frame, Jules. Good job. Oh, where's this? Okay, so I do love these after all. They're new to me, but the scrapbook.com, because they have a low profile and you can lift tiny edges of paper and just get it in there, and it works great. So I ordered more because that one's out. But for now, yeah, for now we're doing that. Okay, glasses back on your face. I'm gonna do try to get this in a place of where it's centered, semi-centered on the page, on the background. Oh, I already tweaked it a touch. Come on, you can do it. Here we go. Come on. Here we go. I can go in later and add more adhesive rather than messing with it right now for 30 years. Okay. This looks a little like it needs to come this way. The paper trimmers, if you pull on that wire, it will, if you pull on the wire, you'll cut crooked, just so you know. I'll secure that fully on the other sides later, but I don't want to lift this up, get out of frame, and screw things up. So carry on like it's already secured on all sides. That's what you need to do. So as you're making this layout with me, that's what you need to do. Okay, so we have black on the border. Therefore, I'm going to want a black strip, along the sides too. So let's just do that, because I will want that on the sides. And actually, I'm going to want it on the outside of the boxes I'm going to put across. So don't let me forget, okay? Remind me. I don't want it right next to the picture. I want the colorful paper right next to the picture. Okay, so black is going to be in the back. Just put it, black's in the back. And not sure if I want this, but I grabbed it. I mean, yeah, it would work. Let's just see what I like best. I really love this, and that doesn't go well with this, so I'm probably gonna opt for this. But I think I want it this way. Do I? Don't I? Which way? Maybe I want it that way. Is it too jarring to have it vertically when the other is gonna go this way? Maybe. Let's don't be jarring. We'll do it. We'll do it that way. And then maybe this. And then the girls. Well, Charlotte's a focal point of this layout. I think I like that, yeah. Okay, we'll do that. Okay. I'm gonna put this off to the side. Therefore, I don't think I want to add any of this, do I? That's pretty bold. And just checking before I scoot along to the next portion of the construction here. My dad would say the building of the layout. No, I don't need that because this is here. Any more? Do I want to add blue or pale pink? Let's check it. Pale pink? Nope. Blue, probably not. That's too bright. Maybe. I'll leave that on top. I might want that. And just, you know, I'm sure this wouldn't work, but yeah, it's got bright yellow. I don't want that. We'll save that maybe for tomorrow's layout. Okay, I may want to use that navy. Other than that, not sure. I'm going to set it over here. I don't know that the navy's necessary. Well, wait. Before I go off with the navy, let's just have a gander at my embellishments. I think I want the navy. If I'm accenting with that, I think I want the navy. Am I going to accent with that, though? Or am I going to want to accent mostly with this? And if so, final decision is going to be made like this. How do I like it in a stack? I think the navy doesn't need to be here because that black is here. I'm going to eliminate the navy. All right. Don't forget your punch. Don't forget the punch. Okay, so we're going to start with this. We're going to start with this because let's don't do the hearts upside down. Okay. That's right. We're going to start with this, and we're going to do a negligible border of this, because if I do too big borders, I'm not going to have any background paper at all, and I don't want some. Now, if I do a tiny border of this, you're not even going to see the hearts on the paper. So it kind of makes me want to not use this because I feel like I'm wasting it. However, I've got pads and pads of things like this. So, okay, we'll go with this. I'm going to mat it. So we're going edge to edge with the picture, right? Yes, we are. So I just need to know vertically how big of a little border on this guy. And some pictures are taller though, so we got to account for that. Move this up and figure it out. Got to account for that. Woo, this is some hard stuff, scrapbooking, let me tell you. Taxing to the brain for some of us. Namely me. Okay, these are the two biggest, looks like. And we want to go by trim. You know, is it going to bother me that there's going to be an uneven amount of trim on the edges? See, these are about the same size, so that makes me want to put this one in the middle. Yes, I just said, like a child. Petulant 2-year-old, that's what I did. It's hard to figure out stuff, you know, for some of us, again, I say. So this is going edge to edge. I want the little one in the center, I suppose. All right, therefore, where am I cutting? I want a little border. I'm not going to see any ballerinas on the paper. We're going to do a little border. Okay. So, get your stuff on the scene. I'm going to do a little border because I really want to see that ballerina paper. And let me make sure that when this is over here, it's going to have the same sort of border. I'm going to trim a tiny bit off this, a little more, because I want it the same sizes. Make sure the biggest pictures are about the same. Oh, look at the difference in these. Okay, I'm going to trim more, I think, here. I think I want more of the pink border showing and that to be even more than I want the white margin even. I know what I mean by that, but probably didn't convey it well. But, you know, if you've been here, there's no expectation from you for me to do it. I kind of want this one on this side. Hold up. We'll do the littlest one in the middle, like this side, which is the littlest. I guess this is a little littler than these guys. Yeah. All right. So this will be in the center. We'll make it work in that regard. And I think I want to just try something. Take a little more off this one. Vertically. I know what I mean. I know it's shocking, but I actually kind of have a feeling for what I mean. Still a little large. Take a little off the bottom. I want it about the same size. Box, Charlotte. Shimelle calls it a box of color. So this box of color, I'm really loving that, by the way, her classes I'm taking. I'm loving them so much. They're wonderful. Go to Shimelle.com and take some classes. This one specifically is from the Most Magical Scrapbook. So yeah, I do want to stick with that placement for cutting. Okay. I've learned so much from her classes. Like as I scrap, I'm like, this doesn't work and that does. So as I go along, I'm kind of just screwing around with, yeah, no, it doesn't work. Kind of trial and error, kind of. And her videos help explain why it is I think the way I think, so that I can, if I start to go off, I can be like, wait. Do you have three, like a triangle and this, that, and the other? I'm like, yeah, I love the triangle effect. And I think these should all fit. Should I check? They should all fit on an equal strip of this. So I think I'm just going to cut an equal strip. I'm going to act like, I'm going to assume I did that correctly. I'm not going to measure twice. I'm going to measure once and cut once, and I may be weeping all the way home. But you never know. Okay, I'm gonna go a little larger rather than a little smaller because I am. And I do want to ink this stuff. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's gonna go edge to edge. Should have the same sort of a border at the bottom and the top. I think it's pretty decent, and that's what we're going with. And I do have to ink it, but I'm gonna wait and ink all the edges in a moment. Next border, we want slim, and the next slim also because I want to see the ballerinas. So now we're good to go. Now I can sweep these off scene again in the order in which I've got them laid out and just make some of this. I think I do want, well, if I go that way, you won't see the stripes as much. I'm going to go vertically. This is going to be one busy layout. I like busy. I like busy. Is this perforated? Tis. Nice. Oh, it is perforated. Okay. Licked my finger again so I can drag that sucker off. Normally I don't lick my fingers when I'm scrapbooking, just so you know. Not that it matters. But I am right now because I have to. Now if I'm inking that edge, I have to. I'm going to do pretty slim on that. Pretty slim. So I got to cut evenly or I'm not going to have anything showing of this stripe. So pay attention. Okay. Close attention. I should be able to just make another one just like that, but you know what? I'm not going to assume. I'm going to pull this and make sure I can get the border like there's one slim border. It's okay. I want to see those ballerinas. Stop yelling. My gosh, so loud. I'm just so exuberant. So spastic. Okay. Here we go. I just love scrapbooking. I love being in the Jeannie Bottle. I love playing. I love this hobby. I love photography. I love my family. So what's not to get happy about and exuberant about up in the Jeannie Bottle? That's so cute. I'm going to put it over there to save it. Okay. We're going to ink edges in just a second. All right. I'm going to like that. Then we're going to do this. Let me just check something. Did I cut that in exactly the same amount? Yeah, so this time I'm just gonna measure it. Cut it without measuring it. The second one I'm gonna cut without measuring. Cut it twice, just like that. Okay? Okay. Just like that. Okay. It's hot in the Jeannie Bottle. Man, it's hot. I don't know why. The vent's open and I have the AC on. Yes, I'm in Minnesota and the AC is on. Yes, it is. See, that's a little crooked because it's even down here, and that's okay. I'll just do this, and we're going to ink the edges, and it will mask any sort of crooked, in theory. Now, do we want to do a black border? Super slim. I think I do. I think I do. Start up here. All edges are bent. Don't you love that? I don't like when the edges are bent. I'm going to do super slim border of this. Yes, Cone, I hear you out there, you poor little baby boy. Okay. Okay. I've never scrapped from a sketch, but this is this is essentially scrapping from a sketch, right? Essentially, I think. And scrap lifting, right, is scrapping from a sketch. You're scratching from a template anyway, but it's the same idea. Watch that blade. Watch it. Can't tell if that's even enough. Poor Kona out there crying. Sophie Claire's asleep in the corner. Shush. Yes, I licked my finger again. Normally, as I said, when I'm scrapbooking, I'm not licking my fingers so much as I am here. And the reason I'm doing it is because everything is out over here and I can't get a hold of it in my usual way. Okay, now we're going to ink edges. Move that guy over there. I love this bopper. Booper? Bebopper. The Bebopper from scrapbook.com. Shimelle calls them, what does she call them? Boopers? Boopers and booper heads. Adorable. I call it a bopper because I can't remember booper. Oh, how surprising. But it's an apt adjective or noun for this. It is both an adjective and a noun. It's a bopper and a booper, adjective and noun. Okay. If I were to actually do this sucker in one go, I'd be one happy girl. But I like to not confine myself to a concept also when I'm scrapping, just to see what happens, just essentially playing. Not that I'm not playing right now doing a scrap lift, but I like to just see where things feel like they want to go also. You know. But this is fun to do essentially using kind of a sketch sort of thing to scrap lift it, you know. So A Most Magical Scrapbook on Shimelle.com. I don't know. I was going to say is my favorite class I've taken of hers, but I don't know. I love them all. And I just bought a new one called, Half and Half. I can't wait to start that class because I've never done half and half compositions. So 6x12 by 6x12, two separate 6x12 papers on side by side, and you scrap on that. I've never done that to my knowledge. So I'm excited to get the class and check it out and do it. It's going to be great fun. Great fun. I'm going to learn so much. But in the Most Magical Scrapbook class, she shares, I think it's 40 layouts beginning to end that she makes in that. It's awesome. It packs a punch. You get lots of bang for your buck. So Shimelle.com, go there and take A Most Magical Scrapbook class. And take them all while you're over there. I love them all. You can just scrap along with her, you know. I do that. Great fun. I've never taken scrapbooking classes until Shimelle. Because I just kind of made my way through since 2004, all these years. I just kind of made my way. And I like what I've come up with. I like my compositions. But it's still fun to hear someone describe why and how, and I love it. Love it. You're never too old to learn, no, and it's always fun to see other people's perspectives and hear their design process, so love it. I'm supposed to get together with my best friend, one of them. I got two best friends that are best friends. One in Virginia, Laura, and then I have Jessica here in Minnesota. And They're both awesome humans, and I'm supposed to see Jessica today. I haven't been out east to see Laura in a long time. I need to go. I need to go see Laura. They're amazing humans. They're amazing mothers. And they're both actually amazing artists. I just thought of that. They do different sorts of art, but they're both amazing artists. Jessica does paintings, Laura, and scrapbooking, which I don't know if she does scrapbooking anymore. Laura does drawing, and she does that art with cookies. What is that? That glazing on cookies design? What is that? There's a word for it. She does that, and she's incredible. Oh my gosh. The sugar glazing thing, what is that called? People pay her like $5 for a cookie. They probably pay her more. And whatever they're paying her, they're not paying her enough. You should see the design she does. It's extraordinary. She does cookie art. And she also makes amazing cakes. Gorgeous decorating. She's a whiz in the kitchen is what I'm saying. She's awesome. And Jessica does all sorts of art. Like I said, she does more paper crafting, and she does painting. Whimsical painting. Think Elsie from years ago. Love Elsie. That Elsie. That kind of look. Anyway, I love what she creates. I have so many of her creations. She does all sorts of crafts and things. So anyway, I miss her. We used to meet on Tuesdays for coffee, and then that got disrupted by children's schedules and work schedules and all that. But I miss her. And both of these girls are brilliant and loving, and their hearts are ginormous. And they're amazing mothers with ginormous hearts. Greatly gifted. Wonderful humans. I'm so blessed to have them in my life, is what I'm telling you. Did I get everything over here? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I think I did. Oh, I didn't do this. Gotta do that. Even though it's outlined, I think I'll do it because it will leach into the center. Leach towards the center. I'm gonna do it. Even though it's kind of glued down, I'm gonna do this too because I do want to define the edges. Because it is outlined in black cardstock, but the page itself doesn't have emphasis of black around it into the paper, and I want that look. So I'm going to do it here. Ooh, bring it over here. Conjuring in the Jeannie Bottle. I'll have to give you guys a tour, one day. I should have to. I never breathe. Did you know that about me? I never breathe. Yeah. Every now and then I'll say to my husband, I need to breathe. He's like, baby, yeah, breathe. You really need to breathe. It's just, even if I'm not talking, I forget to breathe. It's a very strange thing. Let's take a deep breath. You need to breathe, it's important. Matters. Really impacts things. Oxygen is a wonderful thing. Ridding yourself of CO2, also a wonderful thing, But I forget to breathe. You need to breathe. Yeah, I'm going to like that. I'm going to like it. I'm going to like it. Let's do this one. Tambien. Give me my... Either you can use spit or to grasp your paper, or you can use a craft pick to get it into your hands from the table. If you have acrylic nails like I do, you can't get under and scoop up, because the nails are obnoxious, but they're pretty. And my nails are so thin and break so quickly that it's nearly painful to not have acrylics on my fingers because my nails are so thin and weak. So I guess it's worth it. And it's pretty. Makes you wonder, am I vitamin deficient? Is that why my nails won't grow? Is that why they're so cracky and weak? I try to take vitamins and enough protein, but they're just weak. Yes, they are. Okay. This should go quickly. I think it should. Yes, I think it should. I'm getting ink all over my fingers. I don't care. It's kind of a good feeling. It's a good feeling to be inky in the Jeannie bottle. Yeah. Okay, we done? We done? Now, I want to not forget that I wanted these oriented differently. So they still are. This is good. Let's get rid of the booper, bopper, bebopper thing. Stand up and see. Where is we? Okay. Are we kind of in frame? Kind of. Yeah, kind of. We're in frame enough. Okay, sit you down. You know what's next if you've been here. You know what's next. Actually, before I do that, let's do this. Where's my... Here it is. Let's do this. Okay, ready? I need more coffee. I hear you, Kona, and I love you, but there's only one extra seat. Now tank of water in the Jeannie bottle, and it's taken. I was able to pick that up without a pick and without spit. Okay, get over there. Get ye over there. So I do this because I get ink everywhere somehow. Can't imagine how I manage that, but I do. Okay, see if I can get this one up. Yeah, sure you can. You can do it, Jules. You can do this. You got this. You got this. So Laura, my best friend in Virginia, is amazing. She does everything for everyone, and no one else chips in. I always get after her. Laura, why are you the only one taking care of things? Why are you the one getting groceries for everybody and this, that, and the other? Why are you the one supplying all the food for all the trips and all your family occasions? Why doesn't anyone else help? Well, she'll just do everything and she'll never complain. That's Laura. What was I going to say about her? Who knows? It'll come back. Maybe. But yeah, she's awesome. We used to make dolls together. Oh, I forgot about that art form. We used to make porcelain dolls. So once upon a time, I made porcelain dolls. Used to be a doll collector of them. And then Laura, who lived right across the street from me till I moved away, so sad, sad, sad day, wanted me to teach her how to make porcelain dolls. So I taught her. So then she got a kiln, and we both bought 1 billion molds to make 1 billion dolls. And we did that together, and it was, we loved it. So then I packed up and moved away to Minnesota from Virginia, and we don't make dolls anymore. And that was 24 years ago. That's so sad. And I miss her. She's amazing. But she stopped making dolls when I left. And then, which one? This doesn't look, it'll be fine. She stopped making dolls when I left. I haven't made dolls since I left. And I don't collect porcelain dolls anymore. I don't make them anymore either. But watch the paper cuts or the Fisker cuts. That wouldn't feel good to have alcohol burning on my cuts. Anyway, Laura recently made some more dolls, porcelain dolls, and it got me. I was like, good for you. I miss you. I love you. And she's like, I miss you. I love you too. So sad. Oh my gosh, so sad. Okay. I still have lots of doll molds in storage. I got so much in storage. It's absurd. We got to get in there and get rid of the storage stuff. How long have I been doing this? 30 years. Okay. We're going to part 2. Hope you come back. Hope you hang. Bye.